Hey guys, and welcome back to more Magic the Gathering speculation, this time on the highly anticipated set coming after Aether Revolt, Amonkhet, which seems to herald the return of Nicol Bolas. Now before we go into everything we know about the plane thus far, let me begin by offering my gratitude to Jay, who I discovered via Twitter. Jay's a Vorthos nut like me, and runs a pretty amazing blog and Tumblr where he gets right into the nitty gritty of MTG lore. From what he calls the Archive Trap, a very fitting name, he's been doing great things for the Vorthos community for a while now, and he actually helped me with the formulation of this video. So moving forward, I'm gonna give great props to Jay. You can find all this information and almost anything concerning lore at his blog or Tumblr page, both of which you can find linked in the description below. And with that, let's take a sneak peek into the world of Nicol Bolas, the plane of Amonkhet. Let's begin with what we do know, this coming straight from Amonkhet's product page. The desert oasis of Amonkhet forges warriors. You have trained your entire life for a chance to face the trials of the five gods, and join the elite ranks of the worthy. Using your strength, speed, and cunning, overcome deadly challenges and rise above the competition to claim an honored place in the afterlife. So, from this we can gather that the story of Amonkhet centers heavily around this trial of the five gods. Who/what these gods and trials are is still unknown, however. It's an interesting discussion because we've already seen gods on different planes like Theros. So will these five gods be similar or something completely new to MTG? I'm of the mind that different planes produce different ideas of gods, so they won't be like those of Theros. But it's still awesome to hear the thoughts and theories of others. But what else do we know? Well, the art book announcement for Amonkhet also provided some interesting information. The second sun creeps across the sky, growing ever closer to the horns of the God-Pharaoh. These pages, lavishly illustrated with the award-winning art of Magic the Gathering, will introduce readers to the people of Amonkhet, whose life is a series of trials meant to prepare them for the great God-Pharaoh's return. The glorious hope and desolate despair of Amonkhet awaits readers as the final hours draw near. Amonkhet reveals a world of harsh beauty and incredible contrast. While withering sandstorms rip across barren and treacherous deserts, a thriving city-state worships the God-Pharaoh, who protects their verdant oasis. Of course, beneath this utopian surface lies a darker truth. Out of this, we gather that the people of Amonkhet worship gods, while also putting ultimate trust and obedience in this figure known as the God-Pharaoh. With all the hints to Nicol Bolas being the master of this world, it's a fair assumption to make that he is in fact this God-Pharaoh, the protector of Amonkhet and the guardian of its cities, the one who returns with the rise of the second sun. One of the more interesting points made above is the idea of the second sun rising closer to the horns of the God-Pharaoh, leaving us to believe that Nicol Bolas will return when this second sun reaches the horn's center, mimicking our own depiction of Bolas and his Gem of Becoming. Now, the biggest piece of speculation brought by Jay, to which I also agree, is that Bolas is using Amonkhet as a training grounds for a future army. His people are already fiercely loyal to him and will follow the dragon wherever he may go, even leaving Amonkhet if need be. Perhaps this trial of the five gods is in fact a way to trigger latent Planeswalker sparks in his citizens, sifting through the unworthy in search of true potential, the makings of an army unlike the multiverse has ever seen. In his article, Jay even goes further into the past of Bolas, both in terms of lore and how he's depicted on cards in order to tie the Dragon Planeswalker to the Egyptian aesthetic of Amonkhet. He points out that since his art in the Alara block, Nicol Bolas has been sporting a fake beard, very similar to those worn by the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. He also indicates that his pre-Planeswalker cards, back when he was merely a dragon, didn't have this noticeable chin adornment. This means that Nicol Bolas could have been the God-Pharaoh of Amonkhet for a very long time, coming back every once in a while to check on his newest batch of potential recruits. Who knows, he may even have the beginnings of an army already. Yet this would only be possible if Bolas had some means of granting his followers extended periods of life. Sort of like, well, Liliana Vess for example. Yeah, I know, he didn't really do anything in that regard, but he did introduce her to the demons, which ultimately gave her the longevity. I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway guys, there's a lot of information to go over, and a lot of theories to speculate on. This is merely the beginning, the tip of the pyramid if you would. Bolas has some dark plans for Amonkhet and the multiverse, and it's gonna be really awesome finding out what they are. For now though, let me know your thoughts and theories on this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe for more awesome MTG content. Again, you can check out Jay's article and Tumblr page where he just has an insane amount of content linked in the description below. I really recommend you guys checking it out. In any case, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.